Hello, hello. How's everyone's New Year's? Got some lotion. Trying to make sure my hands don't crack and bleed everywhere. It's very dry in Alaska, so gotta do this. Biden New Year's is good, cool programmer. You guys do anything fun, or just hang around, listen to all the fireworks? Gonna party with you and your friends? Sounds like a good time. Let's do it. You fell down the stairs and cracked your bones. Are you okay? Did you have to go to the hospital? Like, are you good? That does not sound like a very good way to start the new year. A few broken bones. Your leg is in pain? Well, I hope you, like, everything's alright. Did you actually break something, or do you just think you did? So right now, we have this giant list, which is already unwieldy, and I just don't like it. So I think we're gonna move over to Notion for our project management. And I have, like, the basic stuff here. I just need to add all the cards. I need to convert everything. Bone's just cracked in a few spots. That's no fun. Sorry to hear that. Dude, I've never broken a bone. I've never, like, cracked anything, and I don't want to. It's like a miracle I haven't broken a bone. I've gotten so close. Okay, so we need to get controller support. We need to do the throwable bounce. I mean, the throwable bounce particles honestly aren't that important. We need to get the turret death and then the player death. I also want to add checkpoints, so let's add all of that real quick. So, aiming controller support. It's gonna be coding. We need to get. Honestly, I feel like layer death is probably pretty important, but let's do turret death, and we need layer death. It's also gonna be coding, and then under this I want a subtask. Where are you? Could have been worse. Could have been another round of appendicitis. I said amputations. I was like, oh my goodness, yeah. Appendicitis does not sound fun, man. Alright, so we want to make, I want to make a, like, a checkpoint system. We can get rid of that. Actually, another thing I need to do, I need to fix the gun in wall mechanic because it keeps breaking so it looks fine. This one feature, this small feature is giving me, look, now that's not right. That's not right at all. And then if I throw it up, wait, that's not right. Ugh. The old blanket, pain in the gut, press on the right side. If stabbing pain, hospital, yeah. You gave me the warning, but thanks for the second one. Oh, why does this not work? We gotta figure that out. I want to fix, throwable in wall. This is gonna be coding. This is gonna be coding. Turret death, we're going to need gun spawning on death. Then I also need, which this is going to be coding, and then I want a Current death animation, which that's gonna be art. Okay. I think I have a way of fixing the throwable in the wall. I want to try to do this. So, I was doing a little bit of research into this because it's been bugging me. I swear, this single feature has been keeping me up at night. Unity API. I think if we use something called contacts. Hey, Nerdicle. How was your New Year's? Okay, so contact point. So contact points are stored in the collision structure and describes the point where the collision occurs. So what I think this means is, let me boop, 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 there we go. So let's say that we have, like, our player currently has a circle collider, and then we have, like, a wall collider. So is the gun. The gun's also a circle. When these two collide, so let's say that, it was like this, then the contact point should be right here. And then if we get this point, then we can spawn the gun right here. Then we shouldn't have any more problems. I'm really hoping. Oh no. Wait, there we go. News is good. You uploaded your first game onto Itch? That's really good. Wait, did you send it into the Discord? If you haven't, send it in to show off your work. I'd love to see it.
Screw underscore it underscore let's underscore do underscore it redeemed forced exercise. Hey, ya wanna do 10 more burpees lol.
Well, of course I don't want to. Don't ask if I want to do it, you just give me the order. That's not how this works. Okay. Let's do it. First exercise of the year. I think that might actually be true. I didn't go to the gym yesterday. First actual exercise. Okay, let's get the exercise cam on. That's not right. What? Wait, why is that not right? It's so small. Give me a moment. The exercise cam is broken. Why is it so small? Okay, I guess we're just gonna make it bigger. Wait, what? How did this happen? Exercise cam. What are you doing, man? It's so broken. What happened? Okay, we're gonna call that good. Alright. 10 burpees it is. Okay, so do a burpee, I gotta jump up. And then, let me position this like that. I have to jump up. And then, it's like this. Do a push up. Do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Exercise done. It's push up then jump. Oh yeah, either way. We're calling it good. Cool programmer, you uploaded your game too? Let me catch your breath. Give me a second. You guys put in to show off your work? I see slimy bridge. Don't see anyone else though. Oh, you're slimy bridge? Oh, awesome. Whew. Okay. Let's check this out real quick. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Can he die? Okay, he does die. And then you get gold. And this is your health. You have sound effects? Okay, that starts next round. This is a fantastic first project, man. Can I just keep spamming it? Looks like an N64 box. I don't know about that. You got things moving on screen. You can place things down. There are enemies. There's health. This is a fantastic first project, like genuinely. Oh, I can click you to upgrade it. Ooh. Wait, why doesn't this guy die? What? Scammed. Scammed. Yeah, man, for a first project, that's really good. Okay. Need this contact point. It's a throwable script. You can click on a unit tab. Oh, yeah, okay. But you got all the basics. You have sound. You have graphics. You uploaded a game to itch. That's a big part. Roast your web app. Send it. Send it into the Discord. There's a show off your work channel. I'll check it out. I won't roast it. I'll probably just say very nice things. Hey, Darth. How was your New Year's? Will I do it right now? Only take 2 minutes? Sure. Send it in. You show off your work channel in the Discord right here. People send in their games. Cool art. This is actually really cool. I don't know if Tanner Lad's in chat, but this is awesome, man. Okay, so right now, no, was it not throwable in hand? Where are you? It's throwable object right here. So what we're currently doing is checking like against the forward direction. So let me just open paint real quick, show this. So this is like our gun. I'm just gonna put a circle. And then wherever the velocity is pointing, we're just doing a raycast in that direction. And then if it collides with something, then we're saying that like we need to spawn the gun at this. Okay, wait, I just realized this is the problem. We're spawning the gun with an offset of this velocity. What we need to be doing is just getting the contact point. Okay, wait a minute. I think I fixed my problem. Okay, so forward check. Don't need past velocity. What we need... What am I actually using past velocity? Oh, okay, yeah. Just get the contact point. It's going to be... ray... cast... hit point. And then instead of naming it that, we're going to do hit dot point. And our raycast hit point is going to equal that. Perfect. Now we should just be able to do the raycast hit point. What in the world? Okay, whoa. Carlbot timed you out for 10 minutes for sending links. That's not right. Let me deal with this. You can DM it to me. Then I'll send it into the Discord. Why did that happen? Carlbot. Bad. I swear I disabled that. What? Okay. I disabled the Carlbot. I swear to goodness. Making me lose it. Yeah, you can just DM it to me. I think Carlbot deleted it, yeah. Sorry about that. Dang it, Carlbot. Come on. What are you doing, man? Okay, that's not right. That's a little much. This should actually fix our problem, I think. Maybe? Wait. No, it doesn't. Huh. Why am I doing this? What does this set sprite actually do? This is the problem, man. What looks neat? You're talking about the game? Yeah, we're trying to get this gun throw actually working because currently it sticks in the wall. It just doesn't stick in the right place. Like, this is going much farther than it should. Okay, wait, what? It's the velocity vector. Getting an offset. Okay, we're just going to, for the moment, comment that out. Because the way I was doing it before was with the velocity, which just isn't working. So we need to change it. Okay. Stuck in. UDM? Yeah, Etho. Okay, let me check it out. Cobalt. You can write any okay. You can write any idea for a story, like ask it to make you a story about XYZ, and it'll make you a whole thing about 30 to 40 seconds. You can get as wild as you want. Alright. A story about a plumber that eats too many mushrooms and gets really big. Generate. Not secure. Yeah, I'm gonna get a virus. That's okay. Viruses are good content. Okay. So give it 30 to 40 seconds. Your solo dev will secure it soon. Did you make this UI? I like this animation. Text to video. Okay. I'm gonna let this run on the side for a little bit. I'll check back in on it. As the virus slowly takes over my computer. You know, I'm memeing about it, but it would be super not cool if that was actually what's happening. Okay, wait.
Once upon a time, there was a plumber named Joe. Joe was a skilled plumber, known for his ability to fix any plumbing problem quickly and efficiently. However, Joe had a secret habit that he kept hidden from his friends and family. He loved to eat mushrooms, and not just any mushrooms, but magical mushrooms that he found growing in the woods near his home. At first, Joe only ate a few mushrooms here and there, but as time went on, his habit grew. He found himself eating more and more mushrooms, until one day, he ate an entire patch of the magical mushrooms. At first, nothing seemed to happen. Joe went about his day, fixing leaky faucets and unclogging drains. But as the day went on, Joe started to feel strange. He felt his clothes becoming tighter and tighter, and he could feel his muscles and bones growing and expanding. By the end of the day, Joe had grown to an enormous size. He was now over 20 feet tall and
This is
still
very
growing.
silly.
He was so big that he could no longer fit through the doors of the houses he was supposed to be fixing. Joe was shocked and scared. He didn't know what to do. He tried to hide his new size, but it was impossible.
This is actually really
People
cool.
started to notice, and soon the whole town was talking about the giant plumber.
Don't say it.
Despite his size,
No one tell
Joe
him.
still tried to do his job. He would crawl through windows
It's actually really cool,
and climb
though.
up the sides of buildings to fix plumbing problems. But it was difficult, and eventually Joe realized that he could no longer be a plumber. Joe decided to embrace his new size and
What
use it to
in
help
the
people in
world?
other ways. He started working as a construction worker.
Okay, how did
using
you
his
make
massive
this?
strength to lift
This
heavy
is...
beams
I
and
can
move
tell that
large
this is like a
objects.
combination of a
He
couple
became
of
a local
AI.
hero, known
Like,
for his
probably...
incredible size and strength.
It's some like Stable Diffusion
And as for the magical
image.
mushrooms, Joe
And
learned to
then-
control his habit. He still ate
I
them
should have named him
occasionally, but
Mario.
only in
I just said a
moderation.
plumber, so they just chose
He
Joe.
knew that if he ate too many, he would grow too big again, and he didn't want to lose his new life as a construction worker. In the end, Joe was happy.
Good,
He
Joe
had
was
found a way to
happy.
use his size and strength for good, and he had learned to control his habits.
This is weirdly good.
He was no longer just a plumber.
You made little
but a
AI
giant
producers
hero,
coordinate behind the
loved and
scenes and
respected
made
by all.
infrastructure and lots of other things. That's really cool. Okay. That's very neat. That's kind of terrifying, if I'm being honest. Also, hey Adam, how you doing? How's your New Year's, man? That's kind of terrifying. That was... Because that was, like, weirdly good. It made a story, it had images, it read the story to me. Yeah, it's scary, man. Okay. What? Okay. No. Hmm. No, he was eating shrooms to get bigger. Have you ever played Mario? Okay. AO was good. Just went for a couple of drinks. Nothing too eventful. Sounds like a good time, yeah. Oh, okay, that's still not working. I need to, like, completely redo the way that I'm doing this. So I need to, instead of setting the sprite, because it's setting the sprite, which is fine. So, it sets the sprite correctly, but... Yeah, I'm glad everyone had a good New Year's. Okay, we just need to get rid of this. No, that's not what I want. Okay, let's get rid of this. Sprite. In-wall prefab. We don't want the transform. What we actually want is the raycast hit. Oh, goodness. Okay, raycast hit point. I made it write me every interpretation of Moses parting the Red Sea. I made Moses black and it asked to use dark humor. I ended up confronting a bunch of drug dealers. Instead of parting the Red Sea, he parted the sea of drug dealers in order to pass through them. What? What is that sentence? What did... Oh, where did the gun go? What? Wait, where? What? How, Okay, that's not good. Um... Huh. What? I say I had to make a story about... Okay. Yeah, it seems like vaguely racist, I'm gonna be honest. That's one problem with AI. AI doesn't exactly, get a lot of the facts from. Where is the gun going? Oh, it's all going here. Why? Why is that happening? Oh, come on. Oh, I know why that's happening. Wait. Do I? Wait, do I know why that's happening? No. That's so weird. AI models have serious stereotyping problems. Yeah. They do a lot of things. It's just, oh man. Definitely run into some weird problems. Who? You got muted again. I literally
Screw
just...
underscore it underscore let's underscore
Can't believe
do
it.
underscore it redeemed forced exercise.
Nope.
Wanna
Alright.
do another 10 burpees.
You gotta change it up. No more burpees. New rule, you can't do the same thing twice in a row. Another exercise, okay? Okay, the stream, you're gonna be ripped. Gonna get my gains!
Chunky Ducky 69 joined Parliament with a Prime
Oh,
subscription.
dang. Chunky Donkey. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate that, man. There's currently nothing really... There are really no rewards for subscribing right now, but I do have an artist currently working on sub emotes and badges, so that should be done within the next month or two. But I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Okay. This isn't spotting right. Why? There's a pistol and wall. Okay, how about 10 Bulgarian split squats? You really like how the sub notification is the ending music for dots? Yeah, I just yoinked it from my files. Oh, Bicycle programmer! Okay, what is this? Bulgarian split squat. Okay. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Like, physically able. We'll see. All credit to Scott Herman Fitness, alright.
I'm going to demonstrate for you guys how to do a Bulgarian split squat. The Bulgarian split squat is very similar to a normal split squat as they involve the same joint movements and technique, but the Bulgarian allows you to go lower, which allows you to put more emphasis on your quads. The primary muscles that you're going to be using in this exercise are your quads, glutes, and inner thighs. So if you're looking to really pack on some muscle, this exercise is really great for those areas. Your hamstrings and calves are going to be targeted throughout this exercise.
I need to change.
But they're going to be worked mainly as stabilizers throughout the movement.
Okay.
Also keep in mind, this
How do I do it?
Foot flat on the ground and your rear foot on a bench.
I don't have a
Your
bench.
front leg is going to be the working leg during the exercise, and your back leg will be utilized for balance.
Okay.
Up and make your balance with your rear foot.
Okay, we're gonna try to do this. We're gonna try our best. You can use your chair. I'm not moving my chair. We're just gonna do it on the ground. We'll figure it out. I need to change the price for everything, because you guys are getting them way too fast. I'm doing not enough dev and too much other things. You know what? This is what we're gonna do, okay? I need to fold my laundry, but because it's not currently folded, I'm gonna use it. Okay, so it's like 1.
Adam Joel joined Parliament with a tier 1 subscription.
3. Whoa. 4. Dude, this is hard. 5. And then I'm gonna do 5 on the other side. 10 total. 1. Oh, I can feel it. 2. 3. 4. 5. Oh man, that is not comfortable. That is truly not comfortable. This is the content you subscribe for? Wait a minute! Adam, you just subscribed. Thank you very much. We have a hype train? Thank you very much for the subscription, Adam. I didn't see it go off because I was too busy doing Bulgarian lunge squats. Can't believe you. Can't believe you guys. That looks painful. It kind of is, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Just had to snack that sick first badge. Thank you very much, I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it, guys. With a hype train. That's absolutely crazy. Okay. Now here's the real challenge. Can I finish just one feature, one program bit, before I'm forced to do more random exercises I've never heard of? It's a race against the clock. Okay. Don't need throwable in hand, don't need that. Don't need player aim, I don't need the turret right now, I just need these two. Okay. It's the problem. We're not spawning in the correct position. Why not?
Screw underscore it
Oh
underscore
my goodness,
let's
guys.
underscore do underscore and join Parliament with a tier 1 subscription.
Let's do it. Thank you very, very much for the tier 1 subscription. You guys are far too kind to me. Far too kind. So, when we're spawning it, we're spawning at the raycast hit point, which for some reason is not... The hit point is in world space, right? Where did the gun go? What is happening? I don't know what it's hitting for. Why is it here now? What? Okay. What if we do it at, like, the contact point? So in here we get a... Dance bomb? I don't think I have, like, any of that set up, I'm gonna be honest. For the, stream avatars. I can set that up between streams, but... Okay, so I think we need to get a vector 2, and this is going to be the... collision contact point. And then we need, in here, we need to do col dot get contact. What? Okay, I cannot convert contact point 2D to vector 2. What is dot point? The point of contact between the two colliders in world space. And then I want to print this. So print, just to see if it's actually functioning properly. Full contact point. Okay. Okay. That's just not right. What? Why is it always at the same... That's not right. Okay, let's throw this up. Okay, what? The piston wall is at position 1-1. That's not... How did that happen? Wait, why is it at 1-1? Because we're passing in the contact point. Wait, no we're not. Are we? No. Oops. Cool contact point. There we go. How long have I been working on this current project? About a month. Where'd it go? Okay, that's right. That actually would... Is the gun getting thrown faster than it was previously, or am I losing it? Okay, this works surprisingly well. I think that this is... It's mostly functional. Used all the points you had from the 2 prior streams to have the exercise. Oh, man. I need to increase that. Okay, this looks fine. Yeah, we're gonna call that good for now. It looks like it's working now. Good. It means I don't need this forward collision check anymore. Although I suppose it wouldn't hurt. Let's go back to past velocity, then we're going to change past vel equal to rb.velocity. When we get that, that's not what I want. I don't want the source explorer. Okay, there we go. Gonna save up enough to make me exercise. Can't believe you guys. I usually go to the gym immediately after stream. My stream days are also my gym days, which I'm starting to realize may be a problem. Okay. That looks like it's working fine. I think we're actually just gonna get rid of this entirely for right now, and then... Just got all of the things that we need for that. Are we actually never using RB, really? I guess we're not. Okay. Then we're just going to get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. When am I using this? Okay, there we go. Now we should be good. Now this is actually just setting the spray. Perfect, okay. We're gonna call that done. Move it to complete. Okay, now we gotta get aim and controller support done. I completely forgot about this. It just blanked my mind. But right now, for the controller, I don't have it plugged in. Ah, let's grab it. Okay. Right now we can move with the controller, but we can't aim. Like, I'm using the right stick, and nothing happens. We also have a problem to where whenever I move, the mouse position is not updated because it's not moving in screen space. Like, we're not actually moving the mouse. And I don't know how to fix that, because the way that we're doing player input for the mouse, this only activates when the mouse is moved. And I don't know how to just get the value forever. There has to be a way, right? Like, let me go to the aim. Script, player aim, where are you? Because now we're getting the mouse position. If I look at the Unity input system, I need the controller out of my way. Right now we're using like broadcast messages, which is something that Adam suggested, and it works fantastic. Like, now we can actually reload the scene and it doesn't kill everything in error. But I still don't know how to actually get the mouse constantly. I think that this is what I was looking at. Yeah, so you can... No, this is on move. There has to be some way to do this. Wait, this isn't even it just says actions. Wait, can I just do that? What? Wait, really? Move action. What is move action? What?
Computer Pigeon the King just followed.
Computer Pigeon the King, thank you very much for the follow. Only had to... You've only ever had to get the change in mouse position? There has to be a way. Just don't quite know how. So mouse position, we only need it up here, so let's get it up here. So I think... What is this? Actions? Default input actions? What's this? No, wait, why are they... How are they getting actions? I don't understand. Oh, the input action asset. Okay. And private the field for the move action. This is still dealing with referencing things. What are we looking for? Mouse events? Yeah. We're trying to... So here's the current problem. The problem is, when I move the mouse, follows fine, right? But when I don't move the mouse and I just move the player back and forth, then we run into issues. This might have more spaghetti code than your Factorio base. Premature optimization is the root of all evil, okay? And that's what I'm gonna say up until I release the game, and then it's horribly optimized. Not actually. But we don't need to worry about optimization right now, or spaghetti code. As long as it's, like, vaguely readable, it's okay. If it gets too bad, I'll fix it. So we need the input action asset. I think. Public input action asset is going to be input actions. And this is just, this is an input action asset. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go down to the aim pivot, give it this, and then assign. Okay, so my only worry is because previously we were just assigning things constantly. Okay, private input action. It's going to be mouse position action, or mouse position input. I'm just going to call it that. And then right here, we're going to... some interesting discussion I found on the Unity forum. Shall you DM? Yeah, DM me, sure. I'll check it out. I'd appreciate that very much. What is this start X and where am I using it? I'm never using it. Why do I have it? Okay. So right here, we're going to do mouse position input equals input actions dot find action. I think that's what I need to do. And then I need to get the string, which is mouse position, and then let's print mouse position input dot read value as a vector 2. Okay. Check what Adam sent me. Oh, this looks like it's exactly what I need. Video's private. Dang it. Okay, it's fine. Okay, recently I've converted my project into Unity input system to be able to use mouse and keyboard and controllers allowing for multiple player input. While conversion to the gamepad, the player cannot aim based on the mouse. All I want to do is face the mouse position. I've used pointer position, pointer delta, and tried varying it. Transfer node up. Okay. Adjusting mouse position using new input system, and something is wrong. It's my mouse input. It's not produce the same thing as input.mouse position, mouse cursor. Stick to my mouse as expected, but the mouse input reference action behaves weirdly. Movement on the cursor is not one-to-one in my mouse. There's an offset that gets bigger, closer I get to the edge of the screen. Position of the pointer is expected to work the same as the old system. If the mouse is working differently, the new system and set by code, that'd be a bug. I don't think this is what I'm looking for, but post 12 seems legitimate. Okay, scrolling down. Post 12, okay. Camera.main, screen to world, or screen to viewport point. Screen to viewport point. Okay. Mouse.current position.read value. Mouse.current position? Where are they getting mouse? Is current a thing? Wait, what? Mouse.current? No. Mouse is part of the new input system? Really? Wait. Oh, what? Wait, really? Let's get camera.main.screen to world point. This is a vector 3. Why is this not a vector 3? This is a vector 2 control pointer. Read value, I think that's the problem. I want to read the value as a vector 2. What do you mean it can't be typed? What? My input read, yeah, Does it need to be a vector 3? No. Why are you erring? The non-generic method input control the read value cannot be used with this type of argument? Is that not exactly what I'm doing right here? That is exactly what I'm doing right here, basically. You don't type it? Oh, okay. Input value is generic, most stuff is not. Oh, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Actually, how am I doing this for the player look? Camera? Camera follow? So if I just do this in fixed update. Okay, wait. Fixed update, and then we're just going to get the mouse position. Which is going to be mouse.current.position.read value. And then I set that. Is that just going to work properly? Okay, I think this should work. Yeah, this totally works. Okay. Wait, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Adam. This works great. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, now we just got to go down here and then change mouse position. That means we need to get rid of this. I don't need this at all. I don't need to expose this. Always happy when I don't have to have any more public variables. Okay. So that doesn't make controller support any easier? Well, it fixed the current problem. Yeah, perfect. Okay, well, I'm gonna add that to the Notion list. I'm gonna do fix mouse position aiming. And we're going to put that to coding. Complete. Okay, now controller support. Hey Arthur! Hello, just an aspiring game dev here. What's the concept of this platformer exactly? So it's at this point it's more of an action game than a platformer. The basic gameplay loop is the player has to, kind of like Doom, they have to chain kills in order to keep the momentum going. So the player starts with the gun, they can fire that gun, they only get 1 bullet per gun, they throw it, and then once they're out of their guns, they can only punch. So the goal is to basically kill an enemy with either the shot or the throw, and then steal their gun, and then kill more enemies, and then keep chaining that. Right now we're working on controller support. A gun with 1 bullet, yep. Yeah. Faith, the Unholy Trinity? I've never played that game or heard of it. So when you don't kill many enemies, it gets harder. When you don't kill an enemy, you probably just die. If you don't, like, if you can't chain it, then you just die, but I want the player to respawn super fast so it's not, like, a huge deal. And we need to implement a checkpoint system today, and then I want to actually work on a level. Just something to test the mechanics that I can give to people and be like, hey, how does this feel? Because we've been working on a bunch of, like, different mechanics up until now, but we haven't really had anything playable. Is this an indie game? Yeah. I plan on releasing it on Steam. Okay. So we only want to do this if we're getting the currently in the keyboard input map. Is there... Wait, where's player? Is there like an on... Okay, on controls changed. On controls changed. Let's get that. Private void on controls changed. I have to make sure that I spelled that right, because I'm pretty sure it does not help you. On controls changed. That should be right. I don't know what this actually gives me, though. Embedded actions. On enable, on disable. On controls. Okay, I didn't think that they would. I had a hope. I don't want the... Okay, it's fine. Devices, controls, maybe? Maybe it's in here? Control path. This could also lead to some interesting collectibles, like a level where you have to break a secret door at the end with a specific gun for an enemy, from an enemy that's at the start of the level. Maybe, that'd be interesting. Is it like a pixelated game? Yeah, probably. I'm not a super good 2D artist, so pixel art is a lot easier for me to get into and actually make things that look somewhat presentable. Okay, this is not what I want. Introduction. Maybe here? Previous workflow example, actions asset. No. Gamepad.current. On control. Change button control. No. Okay, let me just change this. Okay, that's a lot of references. Whoop. Input control layout. No, that's not what I want. On device change, maybe. When does this actually happen? Sent the signaled on the device setup in the system settings. Okay. Input device change. What's the difference between on controls? Input action change, no. Input control scheme. Mouse.current and gamepad.current seem to be declarative of the way to read input without input actions. I can get rid of that then. My only worry, or my only problem currently, I don't know how to check if, because I want to be able to check if we're currently using the keyboard and mouse, or we're using the gamepad. Similar to Undertale, pixelated or more complex. It's probably gonna have to, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I've not thought through the art too much. I have like a basic idea of what I want, but nothing too crazy, and the basic idea is up to heavy change in the future. Just what a reference, if I could just find this. Define a bunch of functions with parameter types to see which one gets called. I could, but like, that'd be so bad. That would feel so bad. On controller change. I think that's what it's called. No, on controls changed. What are you called, friend? On controls changed. Alright. Control, input control. Control scheme, device, match result. Wait, input controls. Yes, this is what I want. What in the world is this? This is garbage. Okay, player input. What is this? This is so unhelpful. Okay. Dude. You're joshing me. Wait, controls changed message? No. Wait, we're getting closer, I feel like. I can feel it. Feel it? Wait. Controls changed event. Nope, that's the same mess that we were just in. I can get the current action map. No, that's not what I want. Is it? What are these? Default scheme. They're called schemes. That same mess has the declaration? Does it? This is not helpful. Not that I can find, at least. Wait. Unity event player input. Wait. current action map. Reference to the current enabled action. No, I don't think that's what I want. Are schemes? Are these the same thing? Come on. Okay, wait. No, wait. I can get the current control scheme here, so it's going to be input system. Yes, wait. Player input. Would that give it to me? We're going to see. Okay, and we're going to do player input dot current action, current control scheme, and we're just going to print that. Dot name. Okay, we're just gonna do this. It's an event that calls with. Yes? I'm not sure I understand what you're saying, and I'm sorry for that. Are you talking about these events, these broadcast events? Unity event player input. Am I still playing viewers' games? Yeah, sure, send it in. Okay, it's currently not printing, and then I change, and nothing happens. And I change to the... Nope. Come on. Okay, so you're talking about that. Yeah. The function name is wrong. On controls changed. Thank you. Oops. It totally works. Wait. It's kind of incredible. That's awesome. Okay. Once again, Adam coming in to save the day. You're playing dots? I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you think it's creative. Okay, that works. Okay. So now we just need a string. So let's get a private string. We're just gonna call it current. So can I just get a private control scheme, input control scheme? What does this actually return? It's just a string. Okay, that works. Current control scheme. Oh yeah, Nerdcle, put your itch link into the show off work part. The input system might be tricky, but God, it's so much more intuitive than some of the stuff I've had to wrangle. What did you do before? Like, are you talking about the old Unity input system? Because yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Wait, do you guys remember? Wait, I don't know if I can find this. I have to be able to. Unity gamepad input diagram. Does anyone remember these? This is such garbage. Okay. For those who don't know, this is what you used to have to do. Every single different gamepad had different numbers. So this is like 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was the 8, and then 8 had an X and Y. 7 was up and down, so these were axes. This was just a button. This was such garbage. We had to literally get like these. We'd use these spreadsheets to have controller support. This is trash. This is so bad. I can't believe it took so long. Literally, if you wanted controller support, you basically had to get a plugin, like a third-party plugin, because this is just not... It was completely unusable, or you had to make your own plugin. This was absolute trash. Oh, goodness. Sorry, I just had to bring up old memories. Okay. Nurkle, you sent it in. Since we were shipping to 12 platforms, Unity's building stuff wasn't good enough for us at the time, so we were using third-party middleware. Yeah. If you need help to make a 3D game, I'm a 3D modeler working in Blender. I can help if you want. Currently, I'm not making a 3D game, but sure. If I ever need anything, send me your work. Send your work. I love collaborating with people. Okay, Nurkle sent his game. Let's check it out real quick. Okay, show off your work. Okay, I gotta download it. Any moment. Alright, now that the virus has been installed, I need to extract it so it can fully take over my computer. Okay, that's Windows Defender telling me that I shouldn't do that. Why is it on the wrong screen? No! Wait. Unity? Come on. It doesn't want to be on the right screen. Come on. Okay, wait. Let me swap some things around. Okay, can you guys see it? No. Oh, why is this thing not working? Why, it's on the wrong thing, and it's full screen, so I can't... Properties. Yes. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to change this to my other monitor, and now we're good. Okay. I have to look over here. I'm gonna... Ooh, that's loud. What are these bars? Whoop. Whoop. Okay. You can move around, you can jump. And I think that's what we have here. Okay, awesome. Let me call it for that. And then I need to change my display properties again so we can go back to where we were. Perfect, there we are. Left shift is dash. Oh, click to attack the nearby enemy. Ooh, oops. So, just a couple things. So first of all, if I can give you some feedback. So, if you wanna, so I see that the player was like sticking into the wall. You can actually fix that really easily in Unity. Were you doing it with rigid body movement, or were you doing it with transform movement? Because if you're doing it with rigid body movement, what you can do is you can go and create a frictionless and bounceless material, so then the player won't stick on the wall. So if I change the friction to 1, the player can actually now stick onto walls. Wait. They should be able to. Wait. Where are you? Wait, get rid of this material. I guess they can't. Oh, that's because I'm using a circle collider to circumvent that anyway. But usually, if you're using a box collider, you always want to have a separate material. Yeah, for like a first project, that was really good. You had physics, you had sound effects. Um, I didn't try the dash or attacking, but it was good. That was really good. You're doing with rigid body movement? Yeah, so you want to do that. Also, the camera was a bit jittery. Were you setting, if I were to guess, it was probably that you were setting the camera to follow on the update, and then you were moving with a rigid body on physics update, which can cause really weird problems. It makes the camera just feel really jittery because fixed update happens 50 times a second, and update happens every single time your CPU and GPU can manage to get a frame. Just finished dots, very creative. Just a lot of ways to make levels really easy by switching positions over and over. 7 out of 10. Well, I'm glad you got some enjoyment out of it. Yeah, the game was originally made as a Game Jam game, so I wanted to make sure that it was easy enough that everyone could finish it. And then I still wanted there to be some challenge, so if you actually go into level select, there's a scoring system. And you have to play every level perfectly in order to get the max score. Okay, so we're currently getting this, the control scheme. Then I want to check if current control scheme equals keyboard plus mouse. Now, else if current control scheme equals gamepad. Do that here, and then all of this is going to be okay. We're gonna grab all this and then put it in here. Should you make it time.delta time? If you're working in the update function, so the update function, time.delta time is the time between every frame in the update function. Time.fixed delta time is the time between every physics frame, which is 50 times a second, which is 0.02. But you can always just do time.fixed delta time. So you don't have to remember that. Okay, so if we get the gamepad, then we can do basically the same thing here. But instead we want a gamepad position. How am I doing this and how can I generalize it? Because I want to be able to use this for basically the same. Basically both. Alright. First things first. Let's get rotation out here, and then I want to get a, not mouse position, but instead private vector 2 gamepad right stick position. Yeah, no problem, Nerdcle. Rigid body has a setting called interpolate, which tries to smooth out its movement since it only actually changed position every fixed update. With interpolate set, it'll try to guess where the next position is for the next update frame between fixed updates. Really, I never knew that was an option. Wait. Well, look at that. That's really cool. Thank you, Adam. Okay, so we want the gamepad position, right stick position, to equal, not camera, wait. I'm actually just gonna print this. So we're just gonna print. So I'm gonna set gamepad, right stick position, equal to gamepad dot current dot position, oh, dot read value. Or is it just current? I don't need position. Okay. Gamepad.current dot. Oh, I need to check the right stick, I think. Yeah. Right stick. Dot right stick. Dot position. Down, no. Do. I can just do read value, I think. Now we want to print the gamepad right stick position. Okay, so we're using the gamepad, but now we're not getting... It's not giving me the right stick position. I did name this control scheme gamepad, right? Yeah, I did, okay. And I named these correctly. Keyboard plus mouse, and gamepad, okay. Oh, I'm never setting current control scheme. Oops. That's the problem. Player input dot current control scheme. All right, perfect. So we're getting the control scheme. It is a vector between -1 and 1 on both the x and y axis. Now we just have to convert that to the rotation. So I'm just going to copy everything here and then convert it, and then we'll generalize it to a different function. I feel like this is a nice setup for accomplishing this. I'm hoping. Okay, so if mouse position... Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't need the flip offset. So, if gamepad right stick position is less than 0, no, I can just always be doing this. Wait. Okay, but I need gamepad position. Wait, I don't even need this rotation vector. It's already giving me the rotation vector. So what I just need is gamepad position dot right and gamepad position dot left. Or not dot y and x. Hey, Mystic Bum! Then I'm gonna throw that in here. And now we would just want to check if gamepad right stick position is less than 0. Then we want to add the rotation Z. And then I can check here if gamepad.stickPosition.x is less than 0. And then gamepad.stickPosition.x is greater than 0. Should be right. Okay, wait. That's correct. Awesome, okay. Now I just need... If the gamepad position is... I don't really want it to go back to 0 if it is 0. But for right now, let's try to get the camera follow object actually working properly. Where is the camera follow object? Right here, okay. So I think we can do the same thing that we did here. Owl, are you today? Is it supposed to be a pun? Are you trying to make a pun? Those are actually outlawed here. Not allowed to make puns, I'm sorry. Who are you to make an owl pun? Outlawed? Oh no. What? No puns? What kind of programmer are you? It was a joke! It was a joke! Okay. So if current control scheme equals... It's a shady joke. No! I'm doing good though. How was your New Year's? How are you doing? Alright, then we gotta change the gamepad. Tools. Gamepad. And... can't really set it to... okay. Let's look at our Cinemachine settings. Your grandpa level jokes here. You ascended from dad jokes. He's become too powerful. We can't let him live. No, it's the virtual camera. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. How did I set the max distance? I don't think I actually ever did. I'm pretty sure that we can just, with the mouse, just infinitely go, oh yeah, that's not good. That can be problematic. Okay, we need to fix that, first of all. Because the player, if they just have like an ultra-wide monitor, they can just look through the entire level. This is the comedy police. The joke was too funny. Get on the ground! Okay. Is Short Survey a horror game? Yes. It is a horror game. Okay. So, I think that if we take the magnitude of, like, the mouse... Okay, where... Is there a way to just, like, clamp the distance? It's really what I want to do. Like, players here. I really only want the mouse to be, or like the look position to be like within like a certain range. I can't draw a circle. That's as good as we're getting. So let's say that the mouse is like out here. Then I actually want the look position to be like right here. But if the mouse is right here, then the look position can be on the mouse. He's resisting the seltzer water and lemon meringue pies. He's armed with a slapstick. Quick, call for backup. Go, go, go. Vector 3 dot clamp magnitude. Possibly. Turns a copy of the vector with its magnitude. Well, this is exactly what I need. Perfect. I was just gonna clamp it myself, which would have been super jank. Okay. Camera follow object. Want the mouse position. That means I also need to get the player position. Yeah. 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 Okay, we're gonna get a private transform layer transform, and then the start function. Then I need to get player transform equals transform dot parent. It is just the parent, right? Like a direct parent? Yes. Okay, so we're getting the parent, and then we want to get the camera position, and then set the... I want to get a, like, whoa, okay, transfer position, we're just going to do equals... I'm just going to create a new vector 3 real quick. So vector 3 position, just so I can do the math. And this is going to be
Alex person thing just followed.
mouse position. Oh. Alex person thing. There. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, so mouse position minus transform dot position. No, wait, I need the player transform. Player transform dot position. Oh, that's because of vector 3. Is there a vector 2 dot clamp magnitude? Please, maybe? Vector 2 dot clamp. Please, please, yes, okay, perfect. Although this is... It's gonna have to be vector 3 anyway. Oh, come on. Okay, so it needs to be new vector 3, and then I need to do mouse position dot x, mouse position dot y, and then 0. Should just be able to cast it. Is that... Can you just cast it? Wait, really? I suppose you can. Perfect, thank you. I hate that you can't just subtract this. The little things in Unity make me lose my mind sometimes. So we're getting mouse position minus player. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Then we want to clamp this. So we're going to vector 3. Yeah, vector 3 clamped position, and that's going to equal the position, or vector 3 dot clamp magnitude position, and then we're going to have a public float max distance from player Now we're going to do this clamp position. Position difference. Position difference. Perfect. Okay. Now if we go to the follow script, we set this to like 4. Okay, this works great. You have no idea how to code? That's okay. You don't need to know how to code, but you can always learn. To make games, it's pretty important to know how to code. But it's not an impossible skill to learn. We all at one point had no idea what we're doing. I still at this point have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm learning, that's the important part. Okay. And then here, so we're aiming correctly now. Now we just need to do basically the same thing here. So we need to get a gamepad position. It's going to be private vector2 gamepad right stick. What did I call this? Yeah, right stick position. Ah! Ah! Generally, I think writing code is one of the few hobbies you can have without an innate affinity for it. If you set your mind to it. We've been a huge fan of Undertale. You might make a similar game to that in like 10 years. Why in 10 years? What's stopping you? What's stopping you from starting that game right now? Opening up a game engine and start programming. What's stopping you, genuinely? Okay. I want to get gamepad right stick position equals gamepad dot current dot right stick dot position? No, read value. There we go. Not read default value. Okay. Oh, dude, I need to stretch my arms. Make sure you stretch your hands and stuff. I developed, like, carpal tunnel problems, or, like, the equivalent, like, a few years... I'm only 20. I am only 20, I'm already having these problems. And that's because I played competitive Overwatch. Like, I was, I coached, like, semi-pro for a little bit, and then I did a lot of, like, high-level actual play, which is just a lot of micro movements and doing the same thing. It's not good for your forearms at all. Oh, man. Make sure you stretch. Overwatch. I still love Overwatch, okay? Overwatch was so much fun. They completely deleted my role. I was a main tank player, and I still enjoy it. Now they added Maga, which that character is stupid, because whenever the enemy tank plays Maga, you have to play Maga. And then it's 2 buff guys with guns firing at each other for 3 minutes while your supports just keep pumping healing into either one of you. And whoever heals more or denies the most healing wins. It is garbage, man. I'm not happy about that. Okay. Gamepad right stick position, and then... to be honest, one of the few non-Nintendo games that absolutely bleeds polish at every seam. It really does. It really does. The original Overwatch, when it came out, genuinely, like, Overwatch is one of the reasons that I want to be a game developer. Like, seeing that game, and all just the little things, like the interactions, the first-person animations, it just gives so much personality and flavor to each character. Like, I genuinely don't think I've played a game that's done it like that. Like, Apex was pretty good about it, Valorant tries, but it's so good. I actually wanted to be a 3D modeler and animator, originally. Which, like, that was one of the reasons, because Overwatch did it so well. It really inspired me. You felt the same with Kenshi? I don't know if I feel like I've heard of Kenshi, but I don't think I've ever played it. It's a shame the kind of game that is. Come on, it's not that bad. I still like Overwatch. Told me about Kenshi? Am I losing it? Oh, yeah, you did. You had to tell me about this, yeah. It's 55% off. Remember you said that it was, like, very, very, very long. I don't think I have the time for it. What's your, like, average playtime on it? I might give it a try. I love trying new games. Did you take notes about what I tell you? I take notes about everything. Wait, it might be in here. Where's the obsidian? No, it's not in here. Average playtime is forever. No, there is no beaten game state. It's a sandbox. On computer programming, Pigeon, have you heard of the Finals? It's one of the best FPS games that's come out in the recent, in my opinion. So one of my friends plays a lot of games like that. You might see him in chat, Sumet. I have not played the Finals yet. He also said that it's almost impossible to run. So, I don't know. I don't know if I will. Okay. So I think that I want to just multiply the vector. So the position, we're going to vector 3. Position.
Darth Blackman redeemed random owl fact.
Give me one moment. Your power went out. Is everything alright? Is it back up, or... Are you talking to me, so I presume? Is the clamp position... This isn't gonna be... Wait, actually, why is this working? I guess it's a relative position? Wait a minute. Because this clamp position is... This is a local position. If I move, is this gonna be a problem? Yeah, oops. There we go. This needs to be plus... Player transformed opposition. Oops. Wait, no. No. Not right here. I can do that here. There we go. Oh, I hope you say a fact. You can keep working. Oh, no, it didn't say the fact. I say the fact. So, here's a fun fact. Here's a fun owl fact. Owls' eyes are huge. Like, absolutely massive. If we look at an owl skull, their eyes take up a huge part of their face, and they stare forward, which is really weird for birds. That's why they have like such a
Pigeon, the
human-like
king
quality.
forced exercise. Aztec push-up.
I've never heard of that. I have no idea what it is. But yeah, their eyes are huge, and they face forward, and the reason that scientists think they face forward is because of how big their eyes are. There's literally not anywhere else for it to go. Like, a lot of birds will keep it on the side, so they have better peripheral vision, and they can see when things are coming. Owls just have really good ears, so they know when things are happening, and they can also spin their head around. And the reason that they need to be able to spin their head around is because they don't have eyes on the side of their head, because their eyes are massive. They just can't fit anywhere else. They have to look forward. Okay, Aztec push-up. I'm gonna finish what I'm doing right now. I want to make sure that this works, and then I'll do the Aztec push-ups. Okay, vector 3 position needs to equal... I want gamepad, right stick position, times the max distance from player. And then, we're going to transform dot position equals position plus player transform dot position. What this should do is it'll get the stick, and then it'll... Let's say that I'm like only like halfway looking with this. Like move this halfway, then it should only be half of the distance. And then when I'm doing all the way, it should be the max distance. I think at least. I think that the vector's already normalized, so we should be okay. So I'm just gonna line this up so that the farthest that we can look on either side is like just want to be able to peek. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's working. Perfect. That is correct. Okay, so we have controller support for aiming. I think completely done. Oh, okay, that's not right. What? Why is it aiming? Why is it firing in the wrong position? It's firing. No, it's not. Wait, what? Debugger, come and save me. It's not firing at the correct offset. What? And then when we fire with... It's not in the correct direction. What did I do? Oh, I'm doing it based on the mouse position. That's a problem. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, it fires at the mouse, points at the controller. Is this a kill enemies game? No. I mean, it's not like the primary purpose, but... I suppose you kind of probably would have to kill enemies, or they'll just kill you. Okay. I'm normalizing this vector anyway. Okay, I think what we're just going to do for the moment, just to get this to work, is it's going to be if current control scheme equals keyboard plus mouse, then we're going to do it this way. Then else if current control scheme equals gamepad. Okay, we do the same thing here. And we just need to fire it not at this, but instead at the gamepad. Right stick position. That normalized. Oh, it's already gonna get the normalized, so then I can do the same thing over here, and then I think that this should work. Normalizing it, it makes it shorter or longer, right? Like, normalizing doesn't only make it shorter. Is there music, and are you composing it? There will be music, and I am horrible at music right now. So, will I be composing it? I don't know. It would be awesome if I can at some point find a composer to work with. Okay, so it's firing at the correct angle now. That's good. Why are we constantly shaking? What? What was happening there? Okay, well, it's firing in the correct direction. That's good. You would... Send me all of your music right now, Adam. Please. Respectfully send me all of your work. I would love to work with you if it, like, would work. Okay, I have to look at what an Aztec bishop is now. Dude, I'm learning so many different ways to absolutely hate exercise. Oh, actually, I really like working out. I enjoy working out. Aztec push-ups sound scary. Whenever it's... Like, whenever there's a country or place of origin and then a normal thing, like normal exercise, that's when I get scared. Every time I'm like,
hey, what's up, everyone? My name
what
is
are you?
Ed, and today I'll be showing you how to do an Aztec push-up.
Okay.
The first step to learning an Aztec push-up, you want to make sure your push-ups are really good.
Okay.
And also that your explosive push-ups are really good. Once you have mastered,
I think my normal push-ups are pretty good.
The next step will be push-ups and then touching your knees. We're gonna start with one hand first. At the very top of your push-up, reach down.
Post on the
and touch
Discord. All right, thank you
opposite
very
knee.
much. I'll check that out
As you're
immediately
going to
after
touch
I'm
your
done doing
knee,
Aztec
you bring your
push-ups.
foot up and bring the knee towards you. It will
Okay.
be in the midsection.
I think I can
Once you
do
have
this.
mastered this push-up, the next push-up progression is coming up and touching both knees
Is
with both
this?
hands. So explosively at the top of the push-up,
Oh
you'll
no!
let go,
Wait,
do a
that
knee
wasn't the
raise
Aztec
to the
push-up.
air,
He's
and
just
your hands and your
showing
knees
the
will be around
progression.
your midsection. The next step would be Aztec push-ups, but you're pausing and letting your feet touch the floor. So you explode up, you bring your legs up with you. Touch your toes and let your feet rest on the ground. After you master this, you're ready for the Aztec push-up.
After I master that, I'm ready? Computer Pigeon the King, what in the world?
This movement looks a lot cleaner if you're able to touch your toes while you're keeping your legs straight. As you can see, I still have work to do. So practice stretching, guys.
He has work to do? This man is like double my size. He's like, I still have work to do, you know. I feel like I'll perish if I attempt this. I'm hoping I won't perish.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you get to learn the Aztec push-up.
Look at this guy's arms. Dude, this guy's massive.
Nicely and safely.
Yeah, nicely and safe. Thank you very much, sir. I will try my best. Alright, anyways. Time to attempt that. Okay. Okay. So it's a push-up. So I do a push-up. And then... I can't do that. Okay, we're gonna do the modified, like the progression down. So we're gonna do a push-up, and then touch toes, and then push-up, and then touch toes, and then push-up, and then touch toes. 4. Oh, man. Oh, nope. Touch toes. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. We're calling that good. Goodness gracious. Aztec push-up. Dude, that's metal. Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna take a moment to
Alex
get my
person
breath.
thing redeemed random owl fact.
Give me a moment. I'm stealing Adam for content. I have to sign up? No, wait, let me log in. I want to hear his music. There we go. I'm just gonna let this play while I work. Give me an hour.
555 joined Parliament with a Prime subscription.
Thank you, CBB, very much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate that, man. I'm vibing with this. I like this. Welcome back, cool programmer. I don't know if it's gonna... This track shows its age. Okay, we'll change to a different one. I like this, though. I really do. So, this is your favorite one, Skyrocket. Let's play that. I like this, man. I don't know if it's gonna fit what I want for the game, because I don't really know, like, what direction I want to take the game, but if I want to go in a direction that I think this would work with, I'll absolutely hit you up, and we can discuss payment and how we're gonna deal with all that. Yeah, I like it, man. It's really cool.
Alex Person think through 100 shinies. Cheer 100. I've had these bits for years.
Hey, if it
Here
ain't
I
the
guess.
vibe, so be it. Yeah. I gotta figure out exactly what I want the game to go, but I really like it. Thanks for sharing. Alex Person thing, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I've had these bits for years here. Thanks, man. Okay, so I didn't do the owl fact. Okay, I did do the Aztec push-ups. Gotta say I did that. A random owl fact. Here's a good one. Wait. Okay. Owl feathers. Let me get a visual here. So, you guys look at the owl feathers. The open Spotify. Wait, no. So owl feathers, you see how there are some dark parts and some lighter parts? The darker they are, the more, like, the stronger they are. So, the patterns that you see on owl feathers are actually evolved to maximize the strength of the feathers. So the darker parts are interspersed between them. So, they don't use all of, because it's very hard to actually develop the hard parts. It takes a lot of calcium, which owls don't get a lot of generally, because they puke up the bones. So it takes a lot of energy for them to actually develop it, which is why you get these cool patterns. It's very awesome. I love owls. And if you see, the farther out, like the closer to the edge of the wing you get, the darker the feathers are generally. See, like, this is more, light tan plumage, and then as you get farther out, it gets a lot darker. Structural strength? Structural strength, yeah. I don't know if I'm using words correctly. Did you study owls or something? No, I just like owls. Yeah. We actually do have like a couple falcon rescues, which falcon is like predator birds, like falcons, eagles, owls, things like that. We actually do have a falcon rescue, I think somewhere local to me. It might be a bit out, but I was thinking about volunteering there. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But this isn't you anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go back to playlist. There we go. But yeah, thanks for sharing the music, man. That's awesome. Okay, let's work on the turret death. So now the turrets are invincible. I don't even think you could shoot them. Nope. Okay. Also, the bullet isn't firing out of the correct position. I feel like at some point I had an offset. Yeah, bullet fire relative offset. Why is this wrong now? Is it just not using it? go to the definition. Okay, bullet fire relative offset. Let's go to this definition. It should be. If I change that to something like bonkers... Okay, so it's definitely working. I just need to change the offset. Let's set the aim pivot to 0. Then I'm just gonna create an empty here.
DLALUPLNTER net joined Parliament with a Prime subscription.
Goodness gracious. Dial-up internet, thank you very much for the subscription. Thank you very much for the Prime sub, man. These are far too good to me, I swear. Okay, so the offset needs to be something like, that's fine, and then like 0.095. That's exactly what I had, right? Wait. 2023 Game of the Year? Hi-Fi Rush. I love that game. Hi-Fi Rush is a rhythm-based brawler? Like, it's really good. Is anyone here not heard of Hi-Fi Rush? If you haven't heard of Hi-Fi Rush, I will show it off right now. I love that game. Why is this offset not working? You have not? Really? Okay, wait. Okay, that looks like it's a little bit better. Let's change that again. Okay. I'll tinker with that in a moment. Hi-Fi Rush. It uses copyrighted music. I might have to disable this.
Yep, that's me. And you're probably wondering how I ended up here. Well, it's pretty standard. Check this out. Music player in my chest. It's powering up my
This game literally came out of nowhere.
It's making everything sync up with the beat. Let's rock. This is awesome. Vandalay Technologies isn't just coming from my arm.
Yeah, all of these are on beat. All of the fights, you have to attack on the beat of the music. It's so cool. This is like... You played on Battle Pass once? Yeah.
What the hell am I looking at?
The name's Chai, not Defect.
Is this the guy?
I think that's copyrighted music. Yeah, anyways, even like dashing you do on beat, attacking you do on beat, the animations are all on beat, so the main character, Chai, lands his foot. I think it's either every beat or every, half beat. So it's like, do. It's absolutely fantastic. Like, you can see him, like, everything happens on beat. There are little, like, extra animations, all happening on beat. It's so good. It's so well thought out. I love it. Okay, I think that the bolt position is a little bit better. Let's go to the debugger. Let's turn it on. Nope, still not quite right. 0.5? Why is it off? I don't understand. Nope, that's too much. So we're gonna keep fiddling with it. 0.2, how does it feel about that? 0.25. That's better. For my purposes, that works. Even if you just button mash, it all works. It all works, but it feels horrible. Like the entire point is like when you're button mashing, it discourages button mashing because if you do it on B, then you do way more damage. Do you like the new Unity input system? It's a lot better than the old one. I'm gonna show the cursed graph again. Anyone who hasn't seen this needs to see this at least once. Unity gamepad input diagram. This is one of the worst things that was ever to touch game dev. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. Feast your eyes. Look at this. Notice how these are not the same numbers. You had to keep track of all of this. All of it. This is horrible. This was so bad. Look at this. What? Button 12, 13. I don't even know what this is. But notice how these are not, wait, the same as this, which is not the same as this, which isn't the same as this. Why? We don't know. We have no idea why they did this. It's just bad. I do like being able to write custom controller support with the input system. Yeah. Sure, but harmonically, it's never out of tune. Yeah. But if you miss a beat, it does, like, show you that you missed the beat. Wait a minute. Oh. The bullet fires in the mouse direction, not the... That's actually fine. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. It's a little bit offset, but that's all good. It's probably better to fire in the direction it's supposed to anyway. Like where the player's actually aiming. Okay, we have controller support though. Finally. I can like aim just a little bit and I can aim all the way and then boop, boop. You can just throw with controllers again. Oh, wait. What? Oh, no. Throwing's not right. That's super not right. Wait, why isn't it working? What? Why is it throwing towards the mouse? It's firing correctly. Why is it throwing in the wrong direction? That's fine. It's fire. Okay, this is all throwing in the right direction. And then... What? Why are you throwing at the mouse position? It's still firing in the right position, though, in the right direction. What? That's so weird. Wait, print? Gamepad throw. Oh. Yep. Wait, so it should work when I... Yeah, it does. Okay, wait. Spawn some guns. I'm gonna throw... Yeah, okay, that works. Just wasn't checking it down here. That's the problem. We need to do the same thing we did right here. And then... Yoink. And so doing this whole thing, we just need the gamepad, right stick position. Perfect. Okay. Had the time to add controller support. Brother, it's essentially free with input system. You know what? That's fair. Always blows people's minds when I hand them a controller at game jams. Yeah. The new input system, it's very nice. It's very, very nice. I thought you were saying for a moment, like, my heart! I don't think I'm going to be able to sustain. No. I mean, it basically is free, I'm going to be honest. Compared to what we were doing before the new input system, like, this probably took... I did this in a day, instead of, like, 2 weeks. Instead of 2 weeks of screaming at my computer because I forgot the access for the different controllers, I just been... Oh yeah, I just want gamepad. Just entire gamepad support. You like, that's it. I said gamepad. All I need to do, right stick, gamepad. Works for everything. Literally everything. We're good. No more problems. Okay. So we have all the controller support stuff done. Now we see the dying. We need dying. We need turret dying. Okay. So we need to spawn the gun on death, and then also do a death turn animation, and also just kill the turret. Which currently, again, the turret doesn't take damage. Like, at all. It can't die. Which I think the reason for that is that it's a trigger. That's the problem. Why is it a trigger? Why did I make that? Is this also a trigger? No. Although it probably should be. Actually, no, it can't be a trigger. Ooh. Okay, I need to make this also a not trigger, and then I'm going to edit the project settings real quick. Gotta head out for tonight, get into bed, and watch Doctor Who. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Adam. Have a fantastic night, man. Okay, physics 2D. Make it to where the player and the enemy doesn't collide. So now we can go through this. Okay. But I want player objects to throw. Are you listening to Deltarune music? I was. Oh, it's because it paused. I accidentally paused it. Oops. There we go. Now we're listening to Deltarune music. We were listening to nothing. And now we're listening to the plant's lullaby. Piranha Plant lullaby. Favorite game is Deltarune. Deltarune's a good game. I'm very excited for chapter 3 and 4 to come out. Or is it 4 and 5? The new ones. I know Toby Fox plans to release a bunch of things this year. Supposedly. Chrono Trigger has amazing music. I've heard that. I've listened to a little bit of Chrono Trigger's soundtrack. I need to find more songs to put stuff in. 3 and 4. Okay, yeah. Chapters 3 and 4 are coming out for Deltarune. What is the throw pistol and the projectile actually on? What layer? It's in the player layer. I need to create another. It's going to be player projectiles. Enemy projectiles. And now in the prefabs, I change this to enemy projectiles. Change this to player projectiles. Player projectiles. Okay, this can be player projectiles. No, just this object. doesn't really matter what layer that's on, to be honest. But we're just gonna put it on player projectiles anyway. Okay. So this is the pickup layer. Why is this the pickup layer, actually? What? Player projectiles. Okay. Do the same for this. Yes, and the children. Now you edit the project settings, make sure everything collides properly, and doesn't collide with things it shouldn't. Enemies should not collide with enemy projectiles, and players should not collide with player projectiles. Okay. Okay, so now we do have things colliding in the way they should. Okay, that's not right. What did I do to make this bounce? It's a tag. That's what it was. There we go. Let's tag that enemy. There we go. Okay. I guess it's coming out late 2024? Yeah, probably. I'm excited for it, though. It's gonna be a lot of fun. The lyric so far has been very good. Okay, so... in the turret script, which is enemies, turret. We do not have an on-collision enter, so let's go to the target. What did I do here? I'm just gonna copy all of this over. And we're going to, let's do it like right here. Destroy turrets. Don't need any of this. I think I just want to destroy the game object. I'm gonna print, kill the turrets. Then we're gonna destroy the game object. You're playing Undertale Yellow right now? I heard that there were some like weird copyright problems with that. But I've heard it's very good, yeah. That didn't destroy it. Why didn't that destroy it?
Darth Blackman redeemed to say I return.
Welcome back, Darth! His grand entrance. Okay. Also, if you guys have any suggestions of other things that I can do for channel points, I would love to hear them. Or just any ideas for the stream. Wait. Yeah, Materia Music. Projection's the one that Toby Fox has published as music. Yeah. I heard that they were causing some problems. These are on the correct... Yeah, they are. So why aren't you working? It's not destroying it. This is the turret script. Oh. I see. I need to copy this component and then remove it from this. And then paste the component as new here. There we go. Okay, now we're killing the turret. We want to spawn the gun, so I did it in the debugger originally. So enemy spawning, they'll pick up spawning. We want the... This will pick up prefab. Okay, I want to instantiate the pistol pickup prefab at transform at dot position. And we need to get public game object pistol pickup. Did I? Yeah, pick up prefab. Do you think for your next project you should make an idle game? I don't know. Do you want to make an idle game? It's really up to you. Like, it all depends on what you want to do. Did I call this... Wait, what? Triangle pickup. Player trail. Ground pistol? Is this the pickup? No. Where is this? What? What is ground pistol? What? Why? Okay. Doesn't particularly matter. I'll rename that. Did not instantiate it. Yeah, it really depends on what you want to work on. If you want to make an idle game, make an idle game. No one's stopping you. I think it's a good first project. You have to take in input. Probably not a good first project, but like good early project. You can definitely do it. Okay, it's not spawning the gun. Oh. There we go. Now it should. Alright. Go to the table. Turret death. Yeah. Done. Perfect. There's a whole ass rhythm game in Undertale Yellow? Really? It's really cool. Cookie clickers, garden minigames, and kicking your ass. I have no idea what you're talking about. There's a garden minigame? Okay, now we can kill an enemy and get a gun. Life's good. I think I also want to make the, like, just for testing purposes, I'm gonna make this like a little bit darker whenever it dies. Maybe I could just reduce the opacity. I think for right now we're just gonna make it a bit darker. Thank you, Penny. We have a gun. We could finally kill something and get the gun. That's like the main gameplay loop. I want some form of, like, something whenever the gun dies, or whenever the turret dies, so then the player can actually see the gun easier. Nice fellow mobile game dev. You have the stock market minigame? I don't think I've ever... There's so much stuff in Cookie Clicker, it's absolutely ridiculous. Okay. I think I'm gonna take like a 3-minute break so I can go get some water, and then I'll be back and we're gonna try to finish up this turret. We're gonna make a turret death animation, and then work on player death and checkpoints. So, I will be right back.
DLALUTLNTER net redeemed random owl fact. I'm back. Okay. Alright, dial-up internet redeemed random owl fact while I was gone. Do I use Aseprite? Yes, I do. Trying to think of a good random owl fact. What is next one? What is next one at the list for today? What is next on the list?
I'm trying to do turret death, so we're gonna be doing, I want to get the building blocks for a level. So then next stream we can make like a basic level. This music is blasting my ears. Okay, let's turn that down just a little bit. I want to get the building blocks so I can just make a level, and then have people test it, and see if it actually works. And if the mechanics don't work how I think they do, and people aren't reacting the way that I want to, then I'm gonna have to change some stuff up. This is the iterative process of game design, so... Okay, random L effect, I'm trying to think. Here's a good one, wait. And a visual for this. Great gray owl feather layers. Okay. A lot of owls, so moreover on the pigmentation thing. First of all, great gray owls are absolutely bonkers, but the farther you go down, like there's so much plumage. Like look at this. This is what they actually are on the inside. This is what they look like. And they've developed it, like all this plumage, to make themselves look huge, but it's actually really light. Because a lot of this, like, there's the darker, heavier feathers on the outside, but on the inside, it's usually white feathers, which are a lot lighter and easier to carry around. So these look massive, they're actually super small. It's very funny. Look at him. Look at him. So cute. What is this task board site called? This is Notion. So, right, this is Notion. This is Obsidian. It's Notion.so. Don't really need the Obsidian anymore. This is kind of what I'm using for tasks. So we're gonna open Aseprite. First, I want to make it to where go in the turret script. When we destroy the turret, I want to do transform.parent.getComponent. Where we get the sprite render. I want to set the color equal to new. We're going to set to color.gray. Just, yeah, 0.5, okay. We do the same thing up here. I know this is a mess right now, but so now whenever we kill it, now that fades out. It's a little bit darker, so you can actually see the gun. Whoa, that's not what I want. Okay. I think that this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop this in here and okay. Now the code's a little bit better formatted. And still works properly. Perfect. Okay. File. Open. Let's open the turret gunfire animation. Where are you, turret enemy? Okay. I'm just going to name this explosion. I think we're actually going to make a new file, which this is 64 by 64, so new 64 by 64. We're going to load the palette from this. Then I'm going to copy that, put that in there, lock the layer, and then we're going to have it explode. I don't need block glare. I'm just gonna... What I kind of want is just like general explosion plumage. How do explosions actually look? It would be like it would originate small, then it would get much bigger, and then after like going out, then it's going to kind of disperse. So right, we're going to copy that, paste, paste, paste. Okay. So it's gonna start off like a little bit small, and then immediately get a bit bigger, some more plumage. And then, oh, I need onion skinning. Where are you? Onion skinning, save me. And then we wanted to get, like, it'll start to spread out a little bit. And kind of start to disconnect. And then it's going to go farther out and get more and more disconnected. Let's just go down to 1. Cancel. Okay. I'm going to have this kind of disperse like this. This is all temp art, it doesn't need to look good. We just need something in there to give the player some semblance of what's happening. So I think that we can make this a little bit bigger, like kind of expanding towards where it's going to. That, and then I think we need another frame after this. And this is just going to be like everything fading out more and more. Kind of like that. A little bit like that, maybe. Like that. So now, if we play the animation, only part that looks wrong to me is this. That's good to me. Now we can add a little bit of shading. I know that there's a shading brush, but I don't know how to use it.
Alex person thing redeemed forced exercise. Breathe 10 times.
10 times, we're good. Oh man, I'm actually a little bit winded. Not good. Don't do that. Have you ever heard of the game Deep Rock Galactic? I have, and I've played it and it's really fun. The only problem is I couldn't find anyone to play it with, which made the game significantly less fun. Which sucks. Because I know it's a really good game. I think we're actually gonna go with that. We're gonna name this Turret Explosion Animation. And we're gonna export it as a spreadsheet. And output file. Explosion animation PNG. Perfect. Okay. I can just delete this. Delete layer. Perfect. Okay. Now in the art, we gotta drag that in there. And you go to my game dev assets folder and grab the explosion. No clamp, no point. 32. Apply. We're gonna open the sprite editor and slice this by grid size. Apply that. You love Deep Rock Galactica? Yeah, it seems like a really cool game. It looks very neat. And when I played it, it felt really good to play. But yeah, I didn't really have anyone to play with, so I don't feel like I got the true experience. Explosion. I need to create an explosion animation, so I need to add an animator to this. And then turret enemy, we're gonna create a new folder. Come on. It's gonna be explosion. Create. We need a animator controller, which is going to be explosion. Drag that onto there. And we want the starting sprite to be like this. There we go. Okay. And we need to go to animator, animation. Let's create an animation clip. In animations, explosion, and this is just going to be explosion.anim. I'm gonna drag everything in there. Let's make sure these are actually correct. They are. Should be the right spacing. And then we don't want to loop this. So if we go to animations, then we go to explosion, we can make sure it doesn't loop. Where are you? There we go. Don't loop. And then this just automatically happens. And then how... I remember there's a way that we checked how long it was. I think it was the player crouch. We checked it at some point. Yeah, player crouch. Maybe we didn't. Is there a way to check if it's playing? Because I want this to play on awake. Because right now if we just played this animation, like it just explodes. And I want it to explode and then immediately delete itself. There has to be a way to get the animation time. Player enemies, we're gonna create a explosion. Wait for Unity to reload the domain. Down to there. Okay, in the explosion. I think if we get... Can we get, like, clip time? Animation clip. Oh, animation clip. What does this actually have? Animation clip dot length. Okay, yeah. What I think we need to get is in the start function, we want to get a float, which is the animation clip length. So it's just going to be the lifetime. And that's going to equal transform dot get component. This is going to be super ugly. So we need to get the animator component. Dot clip. Can we get current clip info? Dot length. Oh, what's your problem? The layer index? I wanted to get all of the clips. It's active, it's in transition. I need to get the current clip. Get current clip info, but I don't know what this actually does. Okay, let's look at the Unity API. Animator. Dot. Look at animator, and then we'll look through those. Maybe there's something else that would work. Public methods. Get current clip info. Turns off an array of all animator clip info in the current state of that given layer. What are these layers that what is it talking about? What are these layers? I don't think I've ever seen an animation layer in here. Is there a... Nope. What is it talking about with layers? What? If I just do 0, is that gonna work? Length? We're just gonna print lifetime? There shouldn't be any more layers. Oh, base layer. Oh. These, okay. Layers. Base layer. Is it layer 0? I would hope. We'll figure it out. 1. The length is 1. So it lasts for a second? I don't think that's right. Set this to 2. What is this? It's still 1. Yeah, that's not right. I think we might just need to expose the animation clip. And the lifetime is going to equal the animation clip dot length. But I also need the speed divided by transform dot get component Animator. That's speed? UR is back. And you just updated Everjump 2D. Okay, I'll check it out in a moment. Get current. No, I need. Okay, I'm gonna take a break from that for a moment to go play Everjump 2.3 again. Yeah, 1.2 update. Download. How's the null code going? Very noodly. It's so noodly, in fact, that it's slipping through my fingers and I can't figure out what's going on. There's never a good state to be in. Okay. I need to extract this. Extract all. That a second. This shouldn't be hard. I just can't figure out what I'm doing. I mean lifetime doesn't exist. Oh, it's because I deleted lifetime. That makes sense. What I need is this to instantly happen. I need there to be no transition. Oh, I don't want that to be full screened. I don't want there to be any transition time. Which doesn't look like there is. Can I get the speed in the animation clip? I don't want average speed, I just want speed! Oh goodness. You started your boss fight in Undertale Yellow? Good luck. Okay, let's play Everjump real quick. That's Unity Crash Handler. Oops! That's not what I wanted. Does it open in the... wait. Maybe if I open it over here, then yes, I know it's probably not a virus. Nope, okay. Let me configure things. Okay, display capture, properties. Need to be the other one. Alright. I'm also going to go add the Everjump 2D executable. And then change the sound, because it was quite loud last time. Where are you? Okay. Start. Ooh. So we're still... okay, we're not sliding anymore. The camera's still a bit jittery. I can jump off walls. Oh, you just have a double jump. Okay. I kill the enemy. Wait! Wait, no enemy! Come back! Okay, you can only do that if you're at a certain distance to them. Okay. Is this the timer? What happens if I just stand still? Yeah, it's a timer. Okay. Gotta go! Ah! Okay. Gotta keep going. And then this is level 2. Whoop. Whoop. Eh. Eh. Come on. Go. Oh, that's cruel. No! Oh, come on. Let me jump. Is it a variable jump? Oh my goodness. Whoop. How many levels are there? What is this game? This is a game that Nerdical and Chat made. He sent it to the Discord, and now I'm playing it. He just updated it. Yeah. It's one of his first projects. It's awesome. Wait, what? Die! I won! And then it deletes the game. Or it... Awesome. That's really cool. Okay, let me get everything up again. There we go. Good job, man. The camera's still a bit jittery. Well, the boss fight was easy. It's a first project. He had jumping, he had dashing. Alright, that's a very impressive small project. Is it your first? Is your first project? I don't know if you said that previously. I might have not caught that. I want to get the speed variable. It was a 3-day project, and yeah, it was my first. That is a fantastic first project. I'm going to just give you one wording. So, I know that you used BFXR for your sound effects. My suggestion is that you don't. BFXR sound effects are hard on the ears for most. There's actually a website called Sonus. It is... I'm just going to send this link in chat. Sending into both YouTube and Twitch. You can actually get a bunch of free sound effects. If you want to look through these. I need to get a reference to the animator, and then I need to get a reference to... Maybe it's the animation controller? Wait. Animator controller. Yeah, wait. Controller parameter? This is turning into a hassle, man. What's going on? Controller. Dot. What can I get here? Don't want to get the... Oh, I do want to get the animation clips. Yes. Dot. Length. Oh, float test equals perfect. And now we're going to print this. $3 GB of sound files? It is a lot of files. It is a huge amount of files. Couldn't find it. Oh, oops. Is this gonna error? Can it even find that? There's no runtime animator. What are you? Animator dot get or runtime. Yeah, runtime animator controller. Okay. Hoping this works. That should be correct. That should be correct. Go to... What if I set this to, like, 3? If I set it to 3, then it should be... Nope, not right. Ugh, okay. What if I, like, copy this? This isn't right. That's not right at all. Now it's longer. It's good that it's longer. Okay. Divided by... What's the apparent speed? What are these? Animation clip. This isn't what I want. What? I want the length and the speed. I'm just throwing things together. These names are so bad. What is the parrot speed? That is a property of the animation clip. Why isn't it here? There's nothing for speed in animation clip. What? Come on, man. I don't want to destroy it. That's still not what I need. It seems to be working fine right now. Okay. I'm just gonna call this... I'm gonna change that to this. And now we're going to get a float. We're going to have a private float, and that's going to be lifetime. Private float life. Total lifetime. Now we want to set lifetime equal to that. Then in the update function, really this is going to be done in fixed update. We're going to increase the total lifetime by the time in between fixed update frames. And then if total lifetime ever exceeds or equals, or probably exceeds lifetime, then we're going to destroy the game object. And that should work. Yeah, keep working on games. The more you work on it, the better it's gonna get. Okay. Whoop. I think I'm just gonna... This is fine. I'm gonna, in the actual animation, I'm gonna change that. I want this to hold just for a second. Perfect. Okay, now the explosion. That to our prefabs. Also one of the turret tor prefabs. And now we just need to spawn an explosion in the turret script, which go to scripts, enemies, turret, public. We need to get a explosion prefab object, and we gotta instantiate that. Instantiate explosion prefab, add transform position, and then with the rotation that it currently has. What? Wait, why does it already have... that's not right. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I need to get the player fire tracker. Okay, so in the turret script, we're actually gonna have to just get that. So, private player fire tracker, we're gonna have to get that in the start, so player fire tracker is going to equal game object dot find fire tracker. It's probably a better way to do that, but we'll figure it out. Okay, now it explodes. Nice. Okay, let's go here. That's done. Done with that. That means that we are done with the turret death. Somebody's got to do player death in the checkpoint system. We already kind of have player death to where the player just gets shot and then dies. It just restarts the level. Which is kind of garbage. So what I'm thinking for the checkpoint system is we'll have like, so let's say like this is the player. And we have like a level or something. And then when the player reaches a like certain point, like a trigger, then we're going to have this trigger change the checkpoint on the player, and then when we kill the player, we need to get this checkpoint and then place the player there. We can do that through player prefs. I think that's what we're going to do for right now. We're going to do player prefs, which is just like Unity's base save system. It doesn't work too well for a lot of things, but for right now, that's what we'll do. Okay, where's the player death script? We need to reload the scene. How do I want to do this? I think if I create another script, that's the like checkpoint manager. Because if I have a checkpoint manager that actually deals with all of this, then that can have an array of all of the different checkpoints. So let's create a checkpoint manager. Move that up here. So 0. And then I need to create a folder. Checkpoints. Create a script called checkpoint. Nope. Manager. Wait for Unity to reload. Okay, and then I also need a checkpoint script. And then we're going to create an empty, and this is going to be the checkpoint. Come on. Checkpoint. We're gonna add that. I don't even think I need to do that. I can just... Is there a find game object with tag? No, I think I will need a checkpoint script. Okay, so this is going to be a public, or just make it a private list of vector 3s. Probably only needs to actually be vector 2. This is going to be checkpoint locations. In the start, we're going to get... Trying to figure out how I actually want to manage this, because there's a couple of ways that I can do it. I can either have like an indexing system, but to where the position in this list corresponds to how far along the level you are. So like the first checkpoint would be index 0, and the second would be index 1, index 2, index 3, and so on. But I would prefer that I don't have to add all of these manually to a list. I'm trying to figure out a way where I can do that without manually. I mean, I could be manual. It's fine. Honestly, not that big of a deal. No, because that wouldn't work. Ah! Game architecture's so hard. It makes my brain hurt. Because I need the checkpoint locations, but I also... So my plan is whenever the player interacts with the checkpoint, like they move through the trigger. So we need on trigger enter. Let's just do this first. Let's do this part first. So if col dot transform dot tag equals layer, then we're going to print layer reached checkpoint. And then I need to add a box collider on this. We're going to set that to a trigger. I really only want the player to interact with checkpoints. So I think I'm going to make a new layer. I'm going to edit the project settings. And make checkpoint interact with nothing except the player. Okay. Now if I move this checkpoint up like here. Go with the offset. No. There we go. If I get the checkpoint script on it. Now it's saying the player reached checkpoint. Perfect. And now I need a way to flag the checkpoint manager and tell it that it reached this specific checkpoint. But I don't want the player to go to a like further checkpoint and then run back to an old checkpoint and still be able to like still have that checkpoint. That would be really weird. So I need a list of checkpoints. I need to cross them off in order. Here's what I think I can do. After they reach the checkpoint, I can destroy the checkpoint. So then they can't go back to a previous checkpoint. Feels Hopes and Dreams, such a good song. Absolutely. I love the Undertale soundtrack. It's very good. This is Undertale, right? Or is it Deltarune? This is Deltarune. Oops! It all melts together. Okay, I think we're just gonna get a... We're just gonna have a private vector 2. And that's current checkpoint position. And now we're gonna set the checkpoint position, so... make a public void set current checkpoint position. And we need to take in a vector 2, which is current checkpoint position. And then public vector 2 get checkpoint position. And that's just going to return the current checkpoint. We need to get the checkpoint manager, so private checkpoint manager. There we go. Then the start, we need to find that object. So it's going to be checkpoint manager equals game object dot find object by type. Checkpoint manager. That should be right. And then what we want to do is go to checkpoint manager and then set the current position to the transform dot position. I'm gonna print set checkpoint. So now it should be printing a player reach checkpoint, and then if it finds this and sets it properly, it should read set checkpoint. Not good. How am I trying to access it? What are you talking about? Wait, what? I don't want to destroy the coal.game object. Oh no. I want to destroy the game object. Yeah, oops. I was destroying the player. That's not good. Set checkpoint. Player checkpoint reached. Perfect. Okay. So now we're setting the checkpoint. What I think I actually want to do is do player preps Dot set. Yeesh. I really don't like this. Because we could just set float. We could have 2 floats. This is kind of jank. It's just gonna be checkpoint expose, and then we're gonna set that to current checkpoint position .x, and then player prefs .set float checkpoint y position. We're gonna set that to current checkpoint position .y. I never actually need to be storing this. I guess I would. And then, whenever we restart, we need to get these. And then so in the player script, or the checkpoint manager rather, on the start function, start, we're going to GameObject.find player dot transform dot position equals set current checkpoint position equal to a new vector 2, and we're going to get the player pref. We're going to get float like that. Then we need to get it for the Y position. There are much better ways to save things, but I don't know how to do them and I don't want to mess with them. So right now we're just going to do this. We'll probably end up using JSON files or something, which can be totally exploited by the player if they want to access the files, but if you're accessing the files of the game, it's a single player game, you're not hurting anyone, I don't care. This is going to equal current checkpoint position. We want a... So... it's going to be if they do exist. Which this actually needs to be... I need to get the scene manager name. Unity engine dot scene management. Going to get scene manager dot build get current scene. Get active scene dot build index, and just gonna do one of those. Now we need to do the same thing over here. Okay, this looks like garbage right now. Bear with me. My hope is that it just functions, and then we'll deal with it. Oh, okay, come on. It's not working. What was the problem? Oh, yeah. If player prefs dot has key and player prefs dot has key for the Y, and then or rather it would be if it doesn't have both of these. Or if it doesn't have one, that'd be it. There we go. Then we need to create it. Otherwise, we just need to be doing this. Okay, that's not right. Wait, that is right. I just need to do tab, 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 tab. What do you think about flipping / transforming your face cam horizontally? That way it looks like you're looking at the code for us. Does it not look like I'm looking at the code? What does this look like? Well, I'm gonna try it. Let's see it. Properties. Let's flip vertically. That's not right. Wait. Is there a filter? Is there a flip? Why do I only have the option to flip vertically? Configure video. It's actually so weird. Why can't I flip horizontally? Look at this. I don't have the option. There has to be a way. Alright. OBS. Flip. Camera horizontally.
Piglet just followed.
Gigletti, thank you very much for the follow. Right here. Assuming you're talking about the virtual camera, no. Right click, source. Okay. Right click. Transform. Flip horizontal. Oh, that's wrong. Wait, I gotta change it. Okay, I'm gonna undo that. I'll mess with it between streams. We'll test it, alright? Thank you for the suggestion. That's Martin Lazik. I'll test it. Okay. Back to the checkpoint system. So, if we do have the key, then we want to... Come on. It's just such a long vector too. This is disgusting. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to just format this better. So instead, we're going to use a float checkpoint x, and that's going to equal this. We're going to set this to checkpoint x. And then float, I can spell float correctly. It's going to be checkpoint y. Okay. That reads a whole lot better. Name position, and then let's rename this position. Oh, oops. Go to the end. Position. There we go. Otherwise, we need to create it. Which we need to create that. So find the player position. Game object defined. Come on. Player position, and we're actually going to flip these. And then we're going to set the current or set the player prefs. To the checkpoint. This is going to equal set float checkpoint position dot x, and same thing right here for the y. This way, when we restart, we should be at the checkpoint position. So I set the checkpoint, and then I die, and now I'm at the checkpoint position. It works! Perfect. And if we have another checkpoint that's like over here, and then we die, then we're over there now. Nice, okay. I'm very happy with that. Though, I think that the virtual camera's freaking out. Yeah, we need to set this virtual camera position there too. Do I actually have a script in the... I do, I have the camera shake script. I probably shouldn't use it for that. We're gonna need to get the virtual camera, so... Just gonna become this is just called virtual camera. Game object dot find virtual camera. Hopefully it should be a lot less jarring. Kill me. Perfect. We go over here, we set the checkpoint. Then we spawn over there. Alright, the camera's definitely not working properly. But you know what? For right now it works. And I'm happy with that. I think this is where we're going to end stream. We got a lot done today. We have basically all of the building blocks for... Oh, wait. Go down here. This is done. Clear death isn't quite done. Probably actually move that back, but... Checkpoint system is definitely done. We have all the building blocks. We can make a level. Finally. Very happy with that. Anyways... Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm gonna try to find someone to raid real quick. I'll be back Thursday at 1 p.m. PST. If you guys want to stay around for the raid, I would really appreciate that. I bet the person who we raid would too. If you guys are going right now, then thank you very much for watching. Yeah, you did great, Nerdical. Okay, let's go through software and game development. Let's look through. Who here looks like they're working on something cool. This guy's doing some math.
X squared minus R1 plus R2 X.
Okay. This guy's doing leak code. What's this guy working on? We can't see. Okay.
Disable the following, and once you leave the follow radius, we set the timer.
This guy looks cool.
There's multiple different approaches to this.
I'm pretty sure he's working with Godot. Yeah, he is. Okay.
Oh, and Sockhouse. This is.
Let's see what this
something I'm
guy's doing.
Building.
Go give him some love.
Thing onto the bajillion to-do list.
Is
where-
Thornity Co.
Drive, Google.
All right, go send him some love. Goodbye, guys. I'll be back on
Have you ever
Thursday.
heard of this? Stream avatars? We're thinking of building it. You know, on some streams they have like the little character things down here.
Go, 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 go!
Well, I found out that's called stream avatars, and that's on Steam. And
Something went wrong?
oh,
There we go. There we go.
Shady Owl.
All right, have a good